For a long time, I think many of us believed that if you worked hard and kept going, life would eventually feel more secure. That as you got older, things would settle, the harder years would be behind you. But when I look around now, that's not what I'm seeing happening. Instead, working life seems to be getting harder as people get older, not easier. People are working longer than they expected to, not because they want to, but because stopping doesn't feel like a real option. Where I live, I see it in the cost of housing, especially new developments going up, lots of flats being built, all described as affordable, but still well out of reach of many people who are working full time. You hear people say they're doing everything that they're supposed to do, but it still doesn't quite add up. The cost of living has risen so sharply. Housing costs, food, energy, if you're working, commuting, and at the same time, people who are still working are still paying a lot in tax and national insurance, often without feeling any more secure in return. It can feel like more is going out every month while less is left at the end. I hear a lot of people say they're living paycheck to paycheck. They're working, they're contributing, they're doing what they're supposed to do, but there isn't much margin. And when there's no margin, everything feels fragile. Redundancy, getting ill, one bad month for a lot of people, that's all it would take to lose their home. What I really notice as well is how much the pace of work has changed. Keeping a job now often means keeping up with constant changes in technology, new systems, new platforms, new tools. Things update or disappear and you're expected to just adapt no matter what, no matter how long you've been working, no matter what you've been doing before. I've worked most of my adult life myself, and like a lot of people, I don't look at work now and feel like there's a clear point where things get easier. There used to be a sense that once you were established, things leveled out. Now it often feels like you're always catching up. The pressure sits on top of everything else, the cost of living, tax burden, lack of savings, maybe even debts. When work keeps speeding up and life keeps getting more expensive, it becomes harder to imagine slowing down, even when your energy isn't what it used to be. Most people don't talk openly about this. From the outside, they look like they're coping. They're still turning up, still working, still keeping things going. But underneath, a lot of people are feeling stuck. Too young to retire, too poor to quit. You see it in everyday life, in people putting off plans they thought they'd already earned, in people continuing to work through tiredness or health issues because stopping feels too risky. In quiet conversations where someone admits they're not sure how long they can keep this up. I don't think this is what most people imagined working life would feel like at this stage, but it's where many people are finding themselves now, and it doesn't always show on the surface. So anyway, if this hits home for anyone, feel free to drop a comment below. I'm genuinely interested to hear if you know someone who's struggling, or if you're finding this yourself as you're getting older in the workplace. I'd like to hear your experiences and we can share. This is my small community here on TechMadeCalm, and I try to keep it real for all of us. Anyway, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.